camera. Sorry. Okay. I'm finishing up the bait order that was put in for a couple days. I have some new molds. See, these two are brand new molds. So I'm gonna test them out today on the stream. I'm gonna get my plastic all melted down, and I'll show you the color again. But it's this like greenish blue kind of color. That's what it is. I'll try to show you. It looks black, but it's a greenish blue kind of color. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'll show you some baits that I made. Here's just like a 3-inch swimtail. Looks black, but it's like a greenish blue color. Yeah, I'm just gonna be finishing up that order for this color. So let's get started. I'm putting my plastic on there for 3 minutes. So now we just gotta wait 3 minutes and we should be ready for some molds. I did get a pack of new glitters. A ton of new glitters to try out soon. Stay tuned. By the next couple of live streams, we'll have that in the. Yeah, it's just a late, well, not really late, but just a nighttime stream decided to do. Trying to lube up my injector is very stiff. Welcome to the stream. I was finishing up the order I got. I'm melting down my plastisol right now. I've got, 50 seconds left. Then I'm gonna check it, and I got some new molds to try out today. How y'all doing tonight? I'll show you some of the baits I've already made. First off, I've got, it looks black, but it's like a bluish green color. There's some baits I'm making. There's the plastisol. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it out the microwave. Okay, the plastisol is ready. Just gonna give it a, I know y'all can't see it, but I'm giving it a good stir. I don't have much of this color left on this use this last color on this. But we're gonna see how this first batch turns out. It is a little messy when I do it. They normally turn out good though. That one took up a lot. And now we wait. Here you can see it kind of better. No, never mind, can't. Thought you could. It's a greenish blue color. I see JG Jigging in the chat. Hi. How y'all doing tonight? It's kind of late at night. What's good? 3R1K or King 22. How you doing? Yeah, now we just wait. I normally wait about 5 minutes ish for them to harden. They kind of sunk in a little bit. You see it on that one. Can you custom order? I'm working on making a website so y'all can order. This order is for a family member. But I'm working on getting, I was thinking about doing Facebook Marketplace. So I'm working on setting up a website and a link for y'all. But, so coming soon, coming soon. Hi, Maya Dominguez, I think so I said. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I'm also getting some new plastisol coming. Try to make my baits a little tougher. So that should be coming next couple of days. But yeah, I'm trying my best to get that website link ready. Oh yeah, they're still wet. It's a lot of just sitting around and waiting, unfortunately. That's what I don't like about bait making. It's just a lot of waiting for the molds to cure. But when they do cure though. They come out good normally. What you making? I'm making right now. I have some of these. This mold right here is, I believe, it's this white one right here. The I think it's a 3-inch swimtail is right here. Fluke Jr. I don't know. And then I got 2 new molds right here that we're testing out today. But I did make some of these the other night. The last stream I did. I know they look black, but it's hard to explain. It's a greenish blue color I made. Complete custom. But let's see. Oh, that one's definitely wet. Well, probably about another minute or so on molds, and I'm gonna take them out and make some more. I got not a lot of plastic left at all. To get started, It is. I've got my stuff just off Amazon, but a rough estimate to get started was probably about $100, $150 to get some decent equipment. So molds are the most expensive thing, and the injector. But to get started, it costs about $100, $150. What is it? It is this is fishing lures that I'm making. I'll show you again. These two right here are new molds I'm trying out, but this one's in there. That one right there. And then I've got just this normal swimtail. Yeah, it's not that bad to get started. It's really just a bunch of experimenting. Get it till you get it right. But I think these are just about dry now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start taking them out. So here's the 4-inch kind of spiky tail. Let's see how it turned out. Oh man, it has a little air bubble in it. They don't all turn out good, but this one has a little air bubble in the top. Have to remake it. That's one thing about bait making. It's a lot of making it and redoing it if you don't get it right. But they come out probably about second mold, from my experience, if they don't come out first mold. Here's the 4-inch swimtail. This one normally comes out good. Yeah. Yeah, it turned out pretty nice. But yeah, after you take it out, you just clean it up, the little pieces around the outside, and you let it dry. That's what it turned out to be. I'll put it on this little drying rack I got to my right. I'm excited for this one. This one's a new mold. It is pretty big. But hold up. Okay, this one did not quite turn out like I thought it would. But the only thing that happened on this one is the tail had a little air bubble in it, but that's what it's supposed to look like, ignoring the tail. Normally these newer molds, you have to, do them a couple of times, get them warm, get them, working properly, but that's not an issue. But I got one more mold to check. Then after that, I'll get back on. I'm just trying to clean up this mold I just did when I messed it up. But this is another new mold that I did. I'll see if at least this one turned out nice. Oh yeah, it turned out real good. Other than those little whiskers there, I'll have to remake it again, but it almost turned out nice. That's what happens with bait making. It's a lot of, you do it and you have to do it again. It's this major thing, especially when you're starting out like I am. But I'm gonna get these molds cleaned up and remelt it and try it again. That's also another thing. You gotta clean out your molds. But But yeah, it looks like we only got about one that came out pretty good, and that was the swimtail, which is, that's okay. It don't always work out the best. It's something you gotta go through with bait making, It don't always come out nice. But I'm gonna get all these molds reattached and warm up the plastisol again, and then we'll try it again. Another thing, if you don't oil your molds, then your bait will stick in it, and that would be a very messy day. So I'm also gonna re-oil my molds, make sure that doesn't happen. As long as you got them oiled up real nice, they will never fail. Okay, now we're back on track again. Let's try to make that again. It did not turn out good the first time, which, it happens. It's part of the bait making world. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's get it melted back down, and then we'll regroup, try again. Putting it in my microwave for about 2 minutes. Just gonna wait for it to warm back up to temperatures. Then we'll pour them again. Normally you want your baits stuff to about 350 degrees every night. I'm gonna check that in a minute. About 3 seconds. I'll check it now. Okay, it's not quite there. We'll give it another minute and see if it'll melt on down. I know it will. That's one major thing with bait making is you got to make sure you don't have air bubbles in your in the molds and in your injector. So if you do, if you were back in the live stream a couple minutes ago, you'll see what happened with this very right mold. It's where the little whiskers for the first part that goes in there did not come out right. That'll happen, but looks like I got about 8 seconds left, and then I'm gonna check the temperature, make sure it's all melted down, then we'll re-pour it again. Yep. Seems like our plastisol is definitely up to temperature. Yep. Now we just mix it up and get it in our injector and re-pour. This big one right here takes a lot. I'm not sure we'll have enough Plastisol. I'll see if we do. I'll try to pour this one. Yeah, it felt in there, bubble in that one. I'm not sure if that one turns out. But I've got some confidence in the first couple. I'm sure they turned out pretty good. But now we just gotta wait. Let's see what happens. I'm sure these will definitely turn out good. I don't know about this one right here, but it was a little rough pouring it in there. You see it's sinking down quite a lot. Which, I mean, I could pour just a little bit of plastic on the top just to finish it off. But yeah, now we'll just wait, and that's about it. It's kind of a long process. If I could cut it, I would, but it's a live stream, so you kind of can't. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be our last pour of this color, because there's just not enough Plastisol. I might be able to make some more of these, but definitely no more of this one, and maybe that one. I'm not sure. So we are at the bare bottom. If you can see, there's nothing left in there. This one's starting to sink down a little bit. Which, I mean, that's okay, but oh yeah, she's still wet. But yeah, it's a ton of waiting. It's kind of what you got to deal with. And your bait making. That one's sinking quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be alright. I'm sure it'll turn out just fine. As long as you don't sink a lot more than that. I think I'm make a new color in a little bit, because this one's just, we ain't got none left. I made quite a bit. Let's see how many I made. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, not 3, 4. No, 3. 3 of the ones like that. I made 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And I made, let's see, 4 of the last ones. 4 of these. So these are almost ready to be taken out. So I'm gonna get ready for that. While I'm getting ready for that, feel free to hit that subscribe button and get my channel at 300 subs. I'm trying to do a live stream every day or every other day about bait making, so stay tuned for that. It's still a little wet, so I'm gonna wait about 20 more seconds, 20 or 30, and we'll pop them open. Okay, I think they're ready now, so I'm gonna start cracking them open. This is that new mold that I had. Move this out of the way. This one's kind of hard to get into. I'm not sure why. Let's see how this one turned out. It looks maybe turned out. These newer molds, you certainly gotta work them. Get them to work. Man, it was good. All right, we're gonna open up the next one. This is the 4-inch mold. Looks like it turned out pretty nice. I'm gonna clean it off gently. Yeah, that one turned out quite nice. Still got to clean it up a little more, but it did turn out at least. On the drying rack it goes. Next up we have, this one always turns out good, the 4-inch swimtail. And oh yeah, look at that, perfect. It always turns out pretty good. Yeah, it turns out pretty nice. We got one more. This is the new one. I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out because it's new. You always have to try them out a couple of times, but see if they turn out good. This is what happened with the last one. The little whiskers didn't quite turn out. Which I don't know if I'm going to keep the whiskers or not. I might just do it without them. They're pretty hard to get. I'm not saying that it can't be done, but it's just going to take a lot of extra time. Which is essentially the same thing. That's how it ends up turning out, though. And that is all of the ones that I was going to do tonight. So I'm putting them back together, and I don't think we have quite enough stuff with Plastisol to do another round. So I'm going to just clean all this up and end the stream for tonight. Thank everybody for watching, and I look forward to seeing y'all on the next stream. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. If you like bait making, that's what my channel's about. Y'all have a good night.